back again with another video. So today I will actually be doing a full in-depth review for the BMW M2 competition. And yeah, as you all know, I bought this car about 3 months ago, and yeah, I think I drove for almost 5,000 kilometers because it's pretty much my daily. So yeah, today I will be showing you the mods, the exterior, interior, as well as the exhaust, and hopefully you're gonna do some drive-bys and all of that. But first things first, we're actually gonna start at the car wash, because yeah, it's pretty much right behind you and it's filthy dirty. So I'm gonna show you right now. Done with the car wash, and now it's actually time to begin the review. Starting with the exterior, as you can see, the original color of this car is actually Hockenheim silver, but this is a wrap, sort of like a brush wrap. So if you can see, sort of brushy, and yeah, when we come to the front, we actually have the M Performance carbon fiber kit, which comes with the front lip, the mirrors, the spoiler, as well as the diffuser. So yeah, then we also have a side skid, but this is an aftermarket side skid. And yeah, other than that, in the front you can see something picking, which is our front mount intake, and I'm also missing a badge over here. Then on the side we have some BBS rims, which are like 20s. Yes, they are 20s. I forgot how wide they are. And also here we had the upgraded M Sport brakes, which are somewhat exclusive to the M2 competition, because the M4s, they get carbon ceramics, whereas this one gets steel bricks and all of that. So yeah, if we're gonna move to the back, I mean, at the back there's nothing really hectic. It's just stock standard, obvious, other than the badge, which is actually missing in the front. So yeah, people often say at the front is like a style or what, but no, the badge should actually be like this, and it's missing. Other than that, we do have that carbon fiber diffuser from BMW, and have the blacked out logo of M2. So yeah, on the outside, that's pretty much it. Yeah, this wrap is actually done by DreamWorks. You can see they have their sticker. The sticker is actually on the inside, which is pretty cool. So when we move to the interior, so morning guys, it is actually the next day. So yesterday I realized that some of the clips, especially when I was doing the interior, I switched on the car and it connected to Apple CarPlay, and while I was shooting the video, it was using the car onboard mics instead of the mic that is on the phone. So yeah, some of the clips, the audio is not as good because it sounds like well, it sounds like someone put me on loudspeaker and I'm speaking on the other side of the world. So the car is actually here, and I'm gonna redo the interior. And actually right about now, I think it's around 5:30, because yeah, we have sort of a run. It's like the 35-40 run. So yeah, that's why I woke up this early in the morning. So the car is warming up. It's clean, as you all know. We took it to the car wash yesterday, and so yeah, I'll redo the interior, and hopefully I get to record stuff on the commute. Hopefully, I'm not sure, but yeah, let's get cracking. So we're gonna start with the door. Yeah, at the door we have like this sort of Alcantara with some blue stitching, as well as some carbon fiber stuff, and we have those speakers, which is like a Harman Kardon sound system. Yeah, I think probably Harman Kardon is one of the best car sounding system that they put, so it really sounds nice in this car. It has a lot of bass and a lot of medium and all of those stuff. Then here, move over here, we have sort of leather with the very same blue stitching, so you could easily see the theme of this car is that blue stitching, Alcantara, leather, and some carbon. It pretty much carries out through the entire interior, from the steering wheel to the center console, the dashboard over here, and everything. So it has the what you call the M Performance carbon interior, which is here, as well as over there. So yeah, as well as the blue stitching is on the seats with the Alcantara on the seats, as well as pretty much everywhere, even at the back. It's a bit dark, so very difficult to shoot at the back, because I also have a very dark tint that I forgot to mention. So if you are on the inside, you can barely see anything. So yeah, with that, here you have your window controls. You have whatever it is to fold your mirrors. See. So if you press again, that's gonna open your mirrors. This is just this button is just to adjust the mirrors and all of that. So nothing hectic. If we move on the inside, well, we have pretty much the digital cluster that you find on a 1 series and 2 series, so all of the B58s, and yeah, they usually have this cluster. So it's actually not digital, somewhat looks digital. It's actually half and half. So this part is an LCD screen, and the top part is analog, but it is actually backlit, so LED backlit. So yeah, it looks almost digital, but it's actually not. Only the lower part is a screen. So you can see over here the car is done around 41,700 kilometers. I only did, I think, around 5,000, because yeah, I resetted this thing. I think, well, I resetted it 3,900 ago. So yeah, other than that, you have now the engine is on efficient, the steering wheel is in sport. But if you go to the steering wheel and press M1, which I've configured to have the engine on efficient and the steering wheel on comfort. So if you can actually go here on this infotainment, and we go to vehicle, and we go to the M driver one, you can see I have it DSC on, engine efficient, and comfort. Transmission is on D1. So that's my configuration. And for the M2 button, I have DSA on MDM, engine on Sport Plus, steering Sport Plus, and transmission on S3. So if I press this button, and you can see it says I must confirm, and when I confirm, It goes to Sport Plus, pretty much everything, and the valves are open, so you can see it's now rumbling a little bit louder. So yeah, this car also has an equal length exhaust. So yeah, although it uses the OEM valves, you can see it closes and everything is good. So the steering wheel is wrapped in sort of Alcantara with some performance or stitching over here. This is actually the original steering wheel. They just wrapped it with Alcantara, and they put these carbon fiber trim. So it is also heated. Right here there is a button for the steering wheel. So if you press, let's just press, you can see here it says steering wheel heated. So yeah, which is really nice. Now it's deactivated. So what I don't like about this steering wheel is that you can see it gets sometimes a bit shiner due to the sort of Alcantara. So if you sweat a lot, which I do when it comes to my hands, because so if you put a lot of lotion and you sweat a lot, it starts to get shiner, and it's a bit difficult to clean. Other than that, it's actually comfortable. It's thick, which is good for driving on comfort, but not so good if you are doing other things. It's not like Audi steering wheel. Audi steering wheel is like thin and they're tiny, so they're usually nice to hold. And over here I still have a tire pressure sensor monitor error. So since I have aftermarket rims, and so I don't have the tire pressure sensor monitor on the car, so it always has this error. So I need to order one either from BMW or Convoy, or buy it used. So that's why there's that error there. So other than that, car is on park, the handbrake is up, those are just the lights, and this is just sort of to notify you if you are between. What is that? I just saw something blinking. That is just to notify you if you are between lanes, or you are touching the lane of the line or whatnot. So you activate it over here. So if I press this button, that is just to deactivate it. You press it again, it activates. You can see the system is available as of 70 kilometers an hour. Then this other button, this one is just sort of a front sensor to tell you that you are getting too close to the car in front, or it's pretty much just to notify you that maybe the car in front is braking and you are coming in pretty much too fast. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and these are just your light controls and everything. Here we have the red start stop button, and obviously your auto start stop, which for me is always off. I don't like using it, I hate it in fact. Then you have your sort of climatronic, whatever it's called, and we have heated seats, which are really nice, especially in winter, because yeah, the car pretty much sleeps outside, so it gets a bit too cold. So having the heated steering wheel and the heated seat at the same time is really nice. Then here to switch it on, you can just set up your temperature, and it will always regulate the temperature inside. For me, for now it's 21, but yeah, it depends. Sometimes I have it higher, sometimes lower. So yeah, other than that, there's nothing hectic. I mean, this infotainment is pretty much, how many years old? Almost 10 years. That's when the 1 series and 2 series came out. So there's really much nothing happening. Here you can see my fuel consumption so far. It's 9.9. It can get less, sometimes it can get higher depending on how much I hooligan. So this one is for the past 3,900 kilometers with 98 hours of driving. We have integrated map here, which is not updated. I actually should update it because it doesn't show some of the places. And other than that, we have Apple CarPlay, which is something that messed me over yesterday by connecting. But yeah, we have Apple CarPlay, and this is also touchscreen as well. Really nice infotainment, easy to use, and all of that. So if we go here, we we have your cup holders, you have your sort of a USB port. If you smoke, I guess you have that. I don't. Then over here we have, this is actually in Alcantara, and yeah, you have your gear lever. This car is a DCT, so you have, yeah, DCT. You have your R here, neutral here, your D here, and park is in the middle. And weirdly, what's weird is that for you to park it, you need to switch off you need to leave the car in D, then you switch it off, then it goes to park. Which is a weird design, but well, it's BMW. Then here you have your button to change how quickly you want the car to change, sort of, yeah. So D1, which is the lowest setting, the car will shift slowly, and D2 to shift a little bit quicker, and D3 is much more quicker. Then here you have this to engage your front and back sensors. So if you press it, you can see those are the sensors. You can also scroll to here and activate the reverse camera, which, yeah, it's a pretty decent quality. Yeah, it's not so bad for a car that is, well, for a technology that is almost 10 years old at this point. So other than that, you have your buttons to change the settings of your steering wheel, as well as your engine from either sport, efficient, comfort, and all of those things. Other than that, you have this dial which you use to control that infotainment over there. Then you have your handbrake. There we go. You have your handbrake, which also is wrapped in Alcantara, and this is leather. I actually wanna see if I can swap this thing with the carbon one, but again, I don't know whether the carbon one will be slippery or what, because this can get a bit too dirty sometimes, which sucks a lot. Then yeah, you can move on to the seats. So on the seats you have your controls as well. So these are memory seats as well as heated, so it's pretty much full electric seats. So if I press 1, the seat will move to my driving position, which is a bit front, and M2 as well. Then you have your adjustments over here. You can adjust the bolstering. You can also adjust some lumbar support as well as the tilt of the seats. Yeah, pretty much. Then for you to go to the back, you need to push the seat forward. So there's a button over here, and you can just have it forward. So at the back, I think hectic. You have your seat belt with the M stitching as well. As well as the back, you can see you have Alcantara here, leather here, blue stitching, seat belt as well. They have the M stitching, as well as the seats here, which are written M. I'm so sad that we didn't get the M4 rest seats, because they fit in this car. So I'm not sure why we didn't get that. We just got pretty much the 2 series or 1 series seats that just have the M stitching, nothing else. So sitting, I can easily sit behind me. So if I pull this back and okay, let's hope this thing, there we go. So yeah, see, I'm not the tallest person in the world, well, not the shortest anyway, but I can still fit in the back. I have enough headroom and all of that. So this is a 2-seat at the back, because here you have some sort of storage space. You have your vents over here, and whatever this thing is, something at the back. You can put that back here. And then you have your light controls in the front. You have your also light controls, as well as the sunroof control. And yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the interior of the car. Let me see how we can. There we go. I'm also thinking of putting carbon in this thing. So now, not sure what time it is. We're gonna go for a drive. I also wanna add some fuel because we are going to Hartis, so I need to add fuel so that I don't regret it. See, the car has been idling for a while, and that has increased to 10 liters to the 100. Yeah. Then we have the key, which has this sort of M Performance Alcantara sort of cover. Okay, so right about now we are heading to the meetup point for the run, but first things first, we need to pour some petrol. And yeah, so when it comes to how this car drives, if the engine is on efficient, the gearbox is on D1, shifts automatically, the steering wheel is on comfort, the car drives very well. I mean, with the suspension as well as the low profile tires that I have, you can feel most of the bumps that are on the road. With the tires, you can feel the sort of minor imperfections because the compound is a little bit on the harder side. Yeah, other than that, the exhaust doesn't really drone, especially if you're on the highway. Everything seems quiet. If you're driving 120, the valves are closed and all of that, the car is quiet. The problem is usually the gearbox. Since it's a DCT, you can see each time you slow down, it doesn't know whether it has to change down or keep the same gear, and at the same time it doesn't do it smoothly. It's not like the ZF 8-speed that you get from the B58s, like the M140 or the M240, or even the new G80 M3 and M4s. That one is much more smooth and all of that. I guess I understand why BMW changed it. Yeah, this one, especially if you're like uphill, the car sometimes wants to go back. Yeah, if you're standing on it at the robot and it's like a steep hill and stuff like that. Yeah, you can see here, you can feel some of the bumps. So the car also sits a little bit lower. You rarely have issues with speed humps. I mean, as long as you drive carefully and you avoid potholes and all of that, you are usually fine. I mean, you wouldn't want to scratch the rims as well. So I rarely rub or scrape with the front lip. The problem is the exhaust, because yeah, the exhaust with the equal length setup, it sits a little bit lower at the back. So sometimes if I'm on a speed hump, I sometimes do hear it scrape a little bit. You won't have a problem if you lower it and you keep the stock exhaust. You won't really have much problem with that. So let me see if the car is warm, because I did warm it up in the morning. Okay, it is warm. And yeah, when it comes to driving, this is really, really nice. No issues whatsoever. So, but the minute you start putting it on sport mode, it starts to come alive. And so let me crack down the window a little bit. Okay, here's a speed hump over here. The speed hump, it's one of the most annoying speed humps ever because it's huge. But sport mode, first gear. Yeah, the car is on MDM mode. It's not, the traction is not even fully off, and it's sliding everywhere, like really, really sliding. The LSD is doing its work really good, but the tires are not forgiving. I think if you have a little bit more money, just maybe get the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S or something much better, because here I'm running, I think it's Falcon, and yeah, the Falcons have a much harder compound and they don't grip as much. But yeah, the minute car here, so you can't usually come up speeding, because people, they drive, you find someone driving in the middle of the two lanes, so you need to slow down a little bit. But yeah, on sport mode, and it also chows petrol when you're driving on sport mode, which makes sense. I mean, that's where you have the most power and all of that, and the exhaust just sounds amazing. And we have some pops and bangs, or what you call crackles and burbles on downshifts and when you lift off, which sounds really nice. Let me use this road. There we go. So you can also hear the front on intake sucking the air a little bit. Not sure if you can hear it on camera. I highly doubt that you can actually. But see, the gearbox shifts really quickly. Downshift and all of that. So yeah, so now I'm gonna show you some flybys on the outside, and actually let's switch off traction control and see if, well, traction off, control. Wow, this, yeah, the launch control is it's wow, I'm shaking. It's really scary, and but the car just hooks with the launch control, like it hooks. And yeah, I mean, you wouldn't do like, you know, RS3, like modified RS3 times with this car. It's rear wheel drive, and it sometimes hooks, it sometimes doesn't. So yeah, it depends on the tires you have, the environment, and all of that. So other than that, let's go do some flybys. So that is me pumping in ethanol in the car. So I run 10% ethanol and 90% 95 RON on a daily basis. So yeah, the reason I use ethanol is just to boost the octane of the petrol, since here in South Africa we have a low quality petrol, and ethanol also helps in cleaning the fuel system and all of that.
Why are you creating violence? Can I put a stick on your car?
What stick? Never. Yeah, you can.
Are you? Congratulations on the car. Get that breakfast on. Now your car is louder on petrol than ethanol.
Yeah, but I'm running to 10 anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, who's on that side?
So yeah, I'm heading out right now. You can see some of the gents are actually here at the Sasol garage where I was pouring petrol. I'm gonna head to the actual meetup location, because this is not a meetup location. I guess the collab guys had their own meetup location here, and they're putting on some stickers and all of those stuff. So yeah, I think the meetup place is in Waterfall Corner, and this is the Waterfall Sasol, so it shouldn't be far from here. So I will see you there. Yeah, and also I think I did see some of the guys going there. And here's some cops. Hopefully we don't encounter a roadblock today. And so yeah, see you there. So yeah, we are at Waterfall Corner, and there is some gents pulling up. They were actually parked over there, but we are supposed to park here. And here's the Bumblebee. Chaos everywhere. 1 series, 2 series, B58s, N55s, M2s. So this looks so nice. This is also wrapped, and the color is very, very nice. So here's the OG M2. Looks like. Very sick lineup over here. I mean, check. Like the OG M2s, they sound nice, especially if you get the M Performance exhaust like this one. You can even hear the turbo whistle, which you can't hear on a twin turbo setup. So that's it. yeah, I'm outside the gates and people are actually leaving right now, so I'm gonna take some few clips as they go up. So yeah, the lead car is actually coming, and yeah, the turnout today is pretty amazing. There's like a lot of cars. So yeah, they are parked over there now to make sure that everyone gets out of the gate, as you can see over there. So let's see. That was so sick. Oh my god, that is amazing. That is really amazing. Yeah, there's still a lot of cars coming in, so some of them are still at the robot, and yeah, that is amazing. That is amazing. This is why you drive BMWs. There's a nice G8. That's a lot of smoke. Jesus. I'm gonna leave soon. I'm just waiting for a few cars. There's still a few cars coming. Cause yeah, I don't wanna lie. There's like over 20 cars, like 30 of people that are coming. Well, cars that are coming. So yeah, this is epic. The worst part, I don't even know where the midpoint is. So I'm gonna wait for these two cars, then I'm gonna leave. Yeah, cause as I said, I don't know where the midpoint location is, but this is really epic. Is it a Cayman? Yeah.
I'm doing this for my son.
There's like over 30 cars. Some of them are gone. We are going to Hartis.
Oh, Hartis.
Yeah.
Okay.
now because the robot is closed and it's vamonos. So yeah, the lead cars, I think they went on the N14, and like more than 20 of the cars, they got lost because I think they were following one person and that person got lost, and that person wasn't actually following the lead car. So now we're gonna head straight to the end location instead. Yeah, so some people are at the back, some are at the front, so thought okay, just go to the end location because yeah, there's less cars that are going to the midpoint. Yeah, because the midpoint was around, is it Cradle Moon, something like that. So yeah, we just gonna enjoy some driving. You know, Hartis roads, they are really fun to drive, especially here. This is like the first time I actually get to properly drive the car, because mostly I'm on eco mode and all of that. Well, efficient. So now I'm getting to see how good it is. This car is so nice to drive actually. I mean, I know I always say single turbo is better than twin turbo and all of that, but this is always on boost, like always, and it grips through the corners. So this is really fun. As you know, Hartis roads, yeah, fun, very fun. I mean, you can also tell that this has huge wheels. Yeah, it somewhat feels heavy because of the sort of unsprung mass and all of that. So, but the suspension is actually compensating for other things, and the power of this is compensating very well. I see some of them actually here in the front. You can see the views and all of that. This place is really nice, like really nice. So okay, so this is a stop. Been a while since I've been to this place actually. Been a while. Those days when people used to drag race here. Over there, see it's closed now. They went and put some bricks and sand and rocks. So it's, yeah. So this place used to be the go-to for drag racing, car meets and all of that. Now people barely actually go there. I think there's some people here. There's a lot of people that got lost. I see a lot of people go on the social garage. Yeah, that was the road that we're actually supposed to be taking over that side. So yeah, you can see that those sort of power plants there or whatnot. That was the road that we were supposed to be taking, but now we are here. I guess we are not I'm even wondering who's actually at the front if there's people here. Guess people didn't follow the live location, so things became a bit of a mess. We're just gonna floor it. right here. So all of them are lost. So they're just going to the end.
Oh, you're going to.
Yeah, because everyone got lost on the highway. People just turned back. So.
Don't speed, man. Today we're gonna catch.
Okay, no worries.
Ne?
Yeah, hey, no one wants to speed here. Potholes.
No, there's another road there, that side of the road. It's open there.
Where? Why? Why? Why?
If I tell you what you gotta do,
No, I wanna know.
and then you're gonna use it. You're going to use it. No, be honest. You're going to use it now.
No, the thing is, I like Hartis, so I don't know the roads here. So
Oh, the road.
yeah.
There's R512. When you pass the dam, you go straight, you pass Commando Neck. When you go that side of Makalis,
Yeah.
that road is open. There's no potholes.
Is it the one by Telecom? What?
No, no,
XTC?
not that
Oh, but that was that one because that's where the other guys were actually going
They're going.
to stop there. But
Okay.
everyone got lost, so they just used this one because it's the only road.
Alright, so it's a breakfast run.
Yeah. So it's like end of the year and stuff.
Enjoy, no?
Okay, sure. So yeah, I got pulled over by the traffic cops. Yeah, nothing really hectic. So now I feel like I'm the one who's at the back. So yeah, it sucks. Hopefully we get a spot at the end location so that we can park nicely. Because yeah, I think we are almost there. Like about 3 minutes, somewhere like that. So yeah, see you at the end location. So we are at the end location. Some cars are here, some are not there. So the only people that are there are those who actually got lost. You can see there's a whole entire lineup. So yeah, I think we have a 440 and I think it's a 235 or something. So yeah, it's a very good lineup. And we have this thing. It's like it's a big turbo. It's a big turbo setup. It's a B58. This one I think it's a stage 2. Yeah, stage 2. And then we have my car over here, and we have a 240, and yeah, we have 140 also big turbo. These two. So they are really good. Also this one I think it's a stage 2. Yeah, there's a stage 2 setup, which is the Bumblebee. And if you can go over here, you can see there's a lot of cars. It's like, again, 240s with 140s this side, and 235 and all of that. So nothing hectic. As well as over there, that's a 340. Yeah, so if we go this side, so we have the OG M2 over here. I mean, I don't know, lie, I actually like this color. But yeah, it's a pre-facelift OG M2. And then we have the 2 series, or 235 and 240. Then we have the M4 here, which has I'm not sure whether this, it's like forged carbon fiber, but it looks like it's a wrap. It looks like it, but it might not be. So it's really nice, even at the back. I think it's actual forged carbon fiber. You can see matching with the tips here. It's a wrap, you can see over here. But it looks really nice with this sort of ducktail spoiler. And yeah, carbon roof. I don't have carbon roof. That's not fair. But again, so we have another 240, which is the X-Drive version of the 240. Looks proper. And yeah, I think that's about it. Then we're gonna wait for other people to come, and yeah, hopefully we see them when they enter. that is the remaining of the convoys, and yeah, it's a very sick lineup. Very sick. I didn't record the initial parts of it, but yeah, you got your M4s and your B58s over here. So very nice lineup. Look what we have here. This is the new M4 CS. Wow, this thing looks very nice. So that's about it, guys. So yeah, the run was very fantastic. So now I'm home, the car is cooled down, and yeah, please like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you think about the car, about the review and all of that, and I'll see you on the next one.